People 40 plus, what actually mattered in the long run and what did not. Knowledge compounds, do not stagnate or ever stop learning. Investing for retirement. If you get on the wrong train, get off at the next stop. The longer you stay on, the more expensive the return trip. Do not stay in a bad relationship. You can waste decades trying to change people or even yourself in order to make things work. Mattered. Sleep, saying no, keeping friendships alive, learning to cook, did not matter. Staying late to impress a boss who forgot my name after I left. Buying stuff to look successful. Every argument I won on the internet. The scoreboard at 40 looks completely different than the one at 25. Getting enough rest, taking naps, noticing the little things that bring joy, staying grounded and close to nature. I was always in a rush trying to multitask and spinning my wheels. I wasted a lot of time trying to keep up with the Joneses. That was really unnecessary in the end. Show up. It does not matter if you do not have a cool outfit or you're not ready. It is okay to be scared or unsure what will happen. That is life, but do it, regardless of all of those voices telling you all that counterproductive trash. The world is not a meritocracy. It is run by the people who show up. The brass ring does not have legs. It will not come to you. Get up and go, because I promise you kids, it is later than you think. Let me tell you what does not matter, and I cannot get off this procrastination carousel myself. Arguing with people on social media such as Facebook and Reddit. It is a huge waste of time. Few are persuaded by your arguments and most dig in their heels. Arguing with people you will never speak to again ruins your mood. Fights, especially over politics, disintegrate into flame wars and waste precious time. You could be doing something productive or enjoyable. I'm 64. The people in my life matter. The stuff I have does not really matter. When my kids were little, I wish I had cared less about their grades. I wish I had cared more about what they really loved doing. I'm most proud of the times I did the right thing, even when it went against what everyone else said or thought, especially when those people were my employers or people with more power than I had. What mattered? Money matters way more than people want you to believe. People will sell you the lie that being poor is fine as long as you have love, but it is not. It is a struggle. Love does not keep the lights on. What did not matter? Fashion. Almost nothing you're buying or wearing now will matter in 10 years. Honestly, even in 5 years. That stylish top, those shoes, that handbag, that cool necklace, in a few years it will be so out of fashion that you will toss it in the donation pile. Stick to inexpensive basics and nice accessories once in a while. Do not spend too much on designer trash. It does not matter. Things that mattered. Education, family, saving and investing, taking care of my teeth, skin, and fitness. And I almost hate to say this, buying a house. It seemed like the stupidest thing I had ever done in 2012. I had been underwater on it for 4 years. Now it is the cornerstone of my financial security. My kids are the best project I have ever done. They are cooler, smarter, kinder, and more responsible than I ever expected. 10 out of 10. Worth every bit of stress and money and exhaustion. Things that did not matter. The cars I had 20 years ago. Fashion trends. Most of the people I dated, arguing with strangers online. Trying to understand why jerks act like jerks. Trying to get them to stop. That is better left to professionals. When you realize someone is a jerk, just leave.
Oh boy.
I retired about 5 years ago and have had a lot of time to think about this. Do what you love and the money will follow is total nonsense. Take the jobs that have some interest for you and have potential for upward movement and increased income. Every job will have parts that are rough. That is why you get paid. Finding the joy in your job is important. Do not get sucked into the thinking that if you do well in high school, you will get into a good college, and if you graduate from a good college, you will get a good job, and if you get a good job, you will have savings for your retirement. You will be basically working your whole life to set yourself up for the last 15 or 20 years, which are probably going to be rough anyhow. Not saying do not strive for these things, but take the time to enjoy the ride. Develop good habits when you're young. Financial dietary exercise. Patterns you establish when younger, good or bad, will stick with you. Older you get, the tougher it is to change. Do not fool yourself by saying you will get to it tomorrow. Things are just things. It does not matter that you had the latest and greatest cell phone in 2012. You will not remember it. You will remember the trip you took or the kindness you gave to someone. Have a savings plan even if it is tiny and insignificant at the moment. It will form the basis of a nest egg and some good habits. Stop buying stuff and save some money. Try and figure out the difference between what you want and what you need. Do not borrow money to buy things you want. Debt will keep you down. Develop some interests in pastimes outside of work. Lots of people retire and then struggle with boredom and loneliness. Invest in your friends' network. My career was where I got my social interaction. Now that I'm retired, it is tough to make friends. Sometimes I can go days without hearing from anyone. Do not waste energy on people who judge you or toxic people. Life is short. What did not? Other people's opinions. You do not like my shirt, or the music I like, or as a dude you think something I do is gay, or anything else about me. Okay, now what? Oh, nothing. I just go about my life and your opinion has zero effect on it. I just forget you even exist in 10 minutes. Cool. What does matter? Stretching, working out is important. Cardio is important, but stretching is the thing that has the biggest effect on how I feel throughout the day. From getting out of bed first thing in the morning to managing a desk job where I'm sitting for. Longer than I should to how effective my workouts are to just walking around. Stretching is the common denominator in all of it. Also important, being kind. I have found that karma is real, but not as any sort of supernatural force. Good people attract other good people. Jerks attract other jerks. This will determine who is around to help when trash goes bad. I will also admit that a big part of me getting any job was being someone who is easy to work with. I am by no means the smartest or most talented at any job I have had. I'm able to get along with just about anyone because I do my best to be patient and empathetic. I'm lucky to have a genuine curiosity about people. It has also given me a group of friends that I can only describe as an embarrassment of riches. I do not take for granted for a second the incredible people I am lucky to call my friends. But none of those people would be there if I was a jerk. It is also important to make the distinction between being kind and being a pushover. You can be the former without being the latter. Jerks will absolutely try to take advantage of people they think are easy marks. Being kind is often interpreted as a sign of being easily manipulated. But you can be kind and still set healthy boundaries. Cut off people who would try to take advantage of you. What matters? 1. The choice of your partner. This can make the difference between a miserable life and a fulfilling one. Most people underestimate how much this one choice shapes everything. Choose carefully. 2. Do not miss opportunities when they show up. They do not come often. When they do, seize them. Do not always play it safe. 3. Money matters. Do not burn yourself out chasing it. Money does not buy happiness, but it buys options. Options reduce stress. Earn as much as you can without burning out. Save, invest, enjoy life too. 4. Physical activity. Or say hello to back pain and knee pain. You do not realize it until you start hurting. 5. Spend enough time with family. 6. Keep good friendships. 2 to 3 close friends are enough. 7. Keep learning new things. 8. Spend more on experiences and memories than on material things. In 40 years, your trip to Switzerland will matter. Taking your partner to a 3-star restaurant will matter. But a fancy sofa or car will not. What does not matter? 1. Work. Your manager and your boss do not care about you. The day you leave, they will replace you fast and forget about you. Work is a tool, not your whole life. Do your job properly, but do not go further. Think of yourself first. 2. Putting up with some people. If you cannot connect with someone, stop spending time with them. Do not waste your time. 3. Buying expensive clothes bags and cars, unless you truly love it. 4. Getting caught up in the political news cycle. Mattered. Showing up, having an opinion on things, thinking critically, talking without being boring or argumentative, adapting to change in family, work, and relationships, not locking up, not melting down, not lashing out. If you mess up, only needing to be told once to cool it. Being kind, making it right when you're not kind. Knowing the difference between wants and needs. Prioritizing accordingly. Practical skills, sewing on a button. Building a fire, unclogging a drain, changing a tire. Filing taxes, keeping the house clean. Shutting off the water main. Even if you can afford to pay someone else to do it. Being trusted, keeping secrets. Giving a toast, giving an eulogy. Landing the deal. Getting things done when trouble hits. Being the calm person in a crisis. Following through on what you promise. doing the hard thing when it matters, and so on. Also, compound interest is real. It works over time. I checked it myself. Did not matter. Grade point average. What mattered? Health. Sleepwalking, eating decent food, basic checkups. Small daily habits beat excuses like I will start next month. Who you spend time with. Calm, honest people make life easier. Learning how to stay steady during bad phases. Every life gets them. Money habits. Not flashy income, but saving, avoiding dumb debt, and living a little under your means. Time with family and close friends. You always think there will be more time. Self-respect. Saying no. Leaving bad jobs, bad friendships, bad situations sooner. Doing work you can tolerate with people you do not hate. This matters more than status. Consistency. A little progress for years beats short bursts of hype. What did not matter as much as I thought? Impressing people who were never rooting for me. Owning the newest stuff, winning every argument. Looking successful all the time. Other people's timelines, marriage, house, kids, money type. Perfection. Being busy just to feel important. Most social media drama. Big lesson. Peace is worth a lot more than ego.